eyes when I gave the word. Now in the morning I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I used to own.
I get rich. That's how it
You're
works.
always rich. How's the yacht doing? How's the yacht?
Yacht's fantastic, private jet's perfect. Can't ask for anything else.
Okay.
But my consultants just came in and told me this great thing called globalization.
What about it? Tell me about
It's
it.
fantastic. You know, I know you've been part of the company for 15 years. You helped, build it to what it is today. Yeah, it's been fantastic.
Of course. I love you, man.
No, you need to see this. It's serious.
Okay.
I found out from my consultants that I can outsource your role. Your role, yes.
My role?
Your role. This is serious. This is serious, buddy.
Okay.
I can outsource your role overseas.
So I'm going to take your time.
And pay them next to nothing compared to you. So I'm sorry, your wife just got breast cancer. Your insurance costs are way too much. I'm going to have to fire you.
You're going to fire me?
I'm firing you.
You're going to fire me?
I'm firing you. Security! Get rid of it! Get rid of it! Get rid of it!
Upstairs because...
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
May I please have a next day tomorrow, off? My daughter's really sick. And
I'm giving birth tomorrow. We need off.
Sorry, we cannot go right now because we have to make 1,000 products in a week's time. I am very sorry, you cannot go anywhere right now at all. I need you all to work. If you want to work right now, you all work. If you don't want to work, you can go here and get lost because you are fired.
Sir!
You have to work, that's all.
Okay, so there are two questions to the product made in China.
I want you to share your experience in the class.
Well, for over 30 years I've been a
No, Sharif, your voice has been unheard for too long. I want them to hear you. I want them to hear you.
Well, for over 30 years in Egypt I've been a wheat farmer, and I've heard of this globalization being so great. And
Well, what is that? What's globalization?
I mean, if I grow my own wheat and I grow good crop, I could somewhere compete with international markets, which was what I learned. But once the U.S. was subsidizing their wheat crops, and we were importing most of our wheat from the U.S., we couldn't compete. And they talk about free trade and comparative advantage, but actually it does not exist.
And you know what? God is like Matt Bruni. God is like Matt Bruni.
Yeah, on you,
And not only did I lose my job, the environmental cost of shipping all this wheat back to Egypt has a huge carbon footprint.
Oh, let me hear you, Jane. Come on. I want to hear you. Come on.
You'll hear us. Great.
It's an example of beggars who just be nice to them, give them some money, give them something. This is India, for example, before they were globalized. This is them, they have no job. So they're begging for money, that's the way to show us on income. That's how they can live, they have no job, they have no
They need the money back. They need the money back.
We have the rich people,
You guys need the money.
the rich country who has decided to take globalization. No longer begging, now he's eating the food that he was selling. He's the CEO now of a company that sells food. And now he's enjoying the food. Now he's eating it. We have a chick coming up who was begging before. In the position. Now she's learned what it is, the effects and the results of globalization.
And globalization helps developing countries as they get this protect what could be innovation coming from them. Now Erica will take over for the next.
So job creator, we all have seen globalization help people create jobs. We gave them jobs so they could survive and live on their own. And right now there are over 63,000 multinational companies who create jobs daily. And 1995, the top 200 multinational corporations had combined $7.1 trillion, and that was equivalent to 28
higher living standards for developing countries as well. Globalization is also prospected to increase the whole world economy. As in 2005 was 35 trillion, and double it to 72 trillion in 2030. Now, who doesn't want that?
How globalization affects it. This is Dubai. We now know that the bubble has burst and it's not developing as well. But the amount of globalization that came into Dubai and changed it and gave jobs, money, living standards, knowledge, know-how is truly globalization. It's a benefit. As they said, every coin has two sides. There's the positive and there's the negative. With globalization today, the positives are outweighing the negatives. As he said, it changes.
Companies going into underdeveloped countries, they're providing more policies, more rules and regulations, better wage systems. Those are designed as to be more flexible, and they're designed to provide more security to the labor. And also you can see there's a change in the gender balance in working life, where equal opportunities bring new issues and requirement in terms of social protection.
Exported to China and able to buy this Chinese projector, so I'm quite a happy guy. But according to CBC News in Canada, FDI in China and globalization around the globe has been one of the major successes of the past 3 decades. Starting from a baseline of less than 19 billion more than 30 years ago, we have raised over 300 billion in China alone.
If you have gone overtime, which has been every group so far,
Environment and the sovereignty of nations. What is it to do a play format? So, let's get started. Search for Lord Gods. Action!
Morning, Mrs. Minister. Thank you for seeing me.
so what thing is so important driving you to meet the president?
Well, I'm here to express my concern about the new laws, the environmental laws. We've been under scrutiny by government for the last months.
Oh.
And according to the report that your regulators gave you, apparently we have to suspend our operations and rebuild our plants. Is that correct?
I guess so.
Well, in that case, I'm sorry to report that the costs are way too high for us.
8%. Water pollution 9% and air pollution 10%. Accordingly, we will put further restrictions on pollutions and require higher environmental standards for all the industrial activities. So this is our new law. And under this new law, all the factories should meet the new requirements, or the factories should go. So there is no space to negotiate. I'm so sorry about it.
Well, I'm sorry too, I have to relocate, but thank you for your time.
Okay, good luck.
I'm fine, how are you? I'm good, thank you for receiving me. Have a seat. Beautiful office you have here.
Yeah, it's new.
Great finishing too.
It's new and I really like it.
Oh, thank you. It's a good one.
Oh, it's my favorite. It's from Cuba, isn't it?
It is. It's the best quality ever.
So what brings you here?
Well, I was thinking we could discuss a investment in your country. I was dealing with a government that was pretty. We would ask a favor from you. We would need you not to interfere in our business, and especially with regards to those, those little rivers next to.
Are you talking about regulations?
Well, yeah.
Regulations. It's hard sometimes.
Our business is very profitable. I mean, like, very profitable.
Oh, let me see how profitable it is.
So do we have an agreement?
Not yet, but do I look like somebody who cares about regulations? Of course we have an agreement.
Looking forward to our collaboration. Cheers. Bottoms up.
Oh no! Another one! Solomon, wake up! Come to my doctor's office. Let me grab my stethoscope. Oh no! Cover me! Oh no! This as a doctor.
Am I gonna be okay?
Oh, Solomon, you are very, very sick. The area you're living in is polluted because of that new company that's producing things in your area. Unfortunately, you are going to die. As a doctor, this is my problem with globalization. It has allowed free trade in code. Think about it.
There's no hope.
Unfortunately not, they're dead.
Let's go fishing a little bit. Oh, how happy my life is. I'm fishing here for my family. Couple of fishes a day, 5 hours working. It's not bad. I'm living really good. Oh, I got one. Who are you?
Oh, my name is Competition, global competition.
Whoa. This guy is really fishing a lot. I think I have to fish more and more. Let me see. I've got them. Stop fishing! I have to work 10 hours now. 4.
Fisher people do!
Save the tuna!
Fisher people do!
Save the tuna! Who's this guy?
Save the tuna!
Protesters.
Ah, forget about it. Let's go fishing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's getting harder to get fish. Where are my fish? Ah, here they are. Okay, okay. Oh, only one? Come on. 2? What's happening? No! No way.
Did you know 60% of the world fishing resources are overexploited, and at this current rate of use, many of them are going to be extinguished within the next few years?
Competition between the local fishermen and the foreign companies, big fishing companies, have been overexploiting the fish here. And how do you as a local fisherman feel about the situation?
This is horrible. I've lost my job. How am I gonna feed my family now? My little children. Look, what can I do with this? Just throw it away. I don't have no fishes to feed. So, do you know why is this? Because of globalization. I hate it. You know, they exploited all the resources. They made us exploit all the resources, and the animals and the plants, they are extinguishing. So this is mainly because of globalization.
In the television. Hi everyone. We know the most important industry in our country, the watermelon industry. Our watermelon is big, is very popular, it's sweeter than the candies, and it's as round as a ball.
It's great, and we will feed it to everybody, to cattle and to people, and it's great, and we will have a lot of fun with it. We love it.
Yes.
No.
Oh no! It's the faceless bureaucrat! Oh no! Take it away.
What's up? I cannot allow you to solve this.
Why?
Because you signed a treaty. You signed a treaty with the World Trade Organization. The watermelon should look like this.
What do we say?
This is a watermelon. That's a shape with a pan.
Oh no!
And if you want to sell it, it's You have to look like that.
Oh,
My God, it's so not similar.
oh no!
It's so
It doesn't
different.
make any sense.
The FDI achieves the monopoly position in the host country, and then they raise the price, and finally the consumers suffer. What's more, the international problems